For years, Indian buyers have been focusing on three major aspects when they choose their car. One, mileage, two, features, and three, resale value. But in today's day and age, safety has become just as important. Welcome back to the channel. The basic aim of making this video is to obviously show you the top 5 cars, which get a really good rating and are also Indian made. But if in case you want to go and buy a specific car, you should go and search for the NCAP test on the global NCAP website. So they have proper details about the crash test. There's a video, there's a detailed report, and there are also images. Today I'm going to cover only 5 of these cars which I feel are truly hot sellers in India, and if you're planning to buy any of them, you should definitely watch it. So let's go to the first car. Alright, so the first car that we're going to talk about is the Mahindra Scorpio N. Now this car was launched recently, 2023 if I'm not wrong, and but this car has been around for a very long time. It has its own fan base, and honestly I think this is one of those cars that actually put Mahindra on the map. I myself also owned a Mahindra Scorpio. This was back in 2016. I had the S10 version, and what a car it was. But at that point in time, its safety ratings were not that good. In fact, it had a 0 global NCAP rating. This time around, Mahindra has changed it. Let's go and watch the video. Alright, so once you've seen the video, you do realize that the crash test shows a lot of improvement in the Mahindra Scorpio's stability and overall structural strength. At an overall level, it scores 5 stars for adult safety and 3 stars for child safety. Now, child safety is obviously also if the kid is in a car seat. Now, India mein, I don't think we do this very often, but we should. But without the car seat, it gets a little more dangerous. So you need to take certain precautions if you're carrying children in the car. But overall, a 5-star rating for adult safety is fantastic. Coming from 0 to 5 is a great number for one of India's favorite SUVs. So the next car that I'm going to talk about is the Tata Punch, and obviously it comes in the hatchback segment of cars, but for a car in that segment, I think it's one of the best cars in terms of safety. So let's go and see the crash test. Alright, so the Tata Punch actually scores a 5-star rating on adult safety, and a little higher than the Scorpio, but not 5-star for child safety. I think this video is a little older, 2021 to be precise, and Tata just launched the newer variant of the Punch, the facelift of the Punch, and they did something really dramatic where they crashed the Punch into one of their trucks. Obviously, this car ticks a lot of boxes for its price point and for the size that it has. I think it is one of the best options if you want to buy your first car, or if you're looking for a really safe and a functional hatchback. I think the prices start as low as 5.59 and get CNG, petrol, diesel. So it gives you all the options under the sun if you're actually looking to buy a hatchback. The safety aspect, of course, Tata being Tata and known for it, this is something that gives the car that additional edge if you're looking to buy the Tata Punch. The next car that I'm going to talk about is one of my favorite SUVs, Mahindra's XUV 700. Now, the crash test for this car was done back in 2021, which seems about 5 to 6 years back, but I think it still holds true. In fact, if anything, Mahindra has kept adding on more and more variants and features to this car, and I'm sure they've made it even more safer. This car gets the full beam of ADAS functions right from the get-go, which makes it even more appealing. It's a slightly more expensive, but for the kind of features Mahindra has offered with the XUV 700, it easily undercuts brands like BMW, Mercedes, and the rest of them compared to the features that it gives. If Mahindra XUV is one of the cars that you're thinking of, I think it's a wise choice. But before that, let's go and see the crash test video. So looking at the XUV 700's crash test video, I think we've all understood how strong that car could be. It actually scores a 5-star rating on adult safety and 4-star rating on child safety. But overall, I think it's one of the most safest SUVs out there. It gets solid structural strength. And for the kind of features that it provides, I mean, at the price point, yes, it is a little expensive compared to, how other Indian cars are placed or how SUVs were placed earlier in terms of pricing. But when you look at the kind of features, I mean, these are almost features that cars like BMW and Mercedes offered. So this definitely adds to the reasons why, you should actually go and buy yourself an XUV 700 if you were interested in it. And yes, it does make it one of the best ones out there. Now, moving on from the XUV 700, the next two cars that I'm going to talk about are going to be from Tata. So again, if you're not Tata fanboys, then please, you could skip this video. But the cars that I'm going to talk about are the Tata Harrier and Safari. And the reason why I'm combining these two is because they are built on the same platform. Harrier honestly was the car that changed the way people looked at Tata and the way Tata actually took to premiumization of their vehicles. And till date, I think Harrier and Safari are the ones that really pull the Tata brand across when you look at them on roads in terms of presence, in terms of technology, in terms of safety. So let's go and see the Tata Harrier / Safari's NCAP test. Yes, so after watching that video, it just makes it certain that these two cars are at the top of their game, both in style, features, and of course safety. They score a perfect 5 on 5 for both adult and child protection, which makes them one of the safest SUVs out there. For the kind of money Tata is charging, yes, they do get a lot of features, but they also get this safety aspect built on the Range Rover platform, which gives them that slight edge. Yes, Tata also gets a bit of flack in terms of build quality issues and electronic issues and the rest of it. But from a safety perspective, I think it's one of the best brands out there. So if you're in the market looking for a strong, appealing, really good looking, sturdy SUV, these two cars definitely take the box. So for the last car on this episode, it's going to be a very special one. It's actually the Tata Nexon. Incidentally, the Tata Nexon was the first Indian car to go and get a 5-star rating on global NCAP, which makes it even more special. The Nexon wears many hats, right from electric to CNG, diesel, and of course petrol. And it has become one of India's mid-size SUVs, as Tata would like to call it, because of all the features and all the variants that it offers. Let's go and see the crash test. So there you go. That was the crash test for the Tata Punch, and I think one very important about the safety of the car is because it's a compact SUV. I think the sturdiness of the vehicle increases, and that you'll see when you see the pole impact from the side. You actually see that the car is more stable than the other cars, which were a little larger in size. Now the Nexon also has been around for quite a while, almost 8 to 10 years now in the Indian markets, and it is Tata's #1 selling car after the Punch. So if you're looking at a car which actually gives you space, which gives you a little bit of ground clearance, which gives you safety, which gives you variety of drive options, the Tata Nexon is a great option to buy. And definitely when safety comes into picture, it's one of the top vehicles you could buy in India. So today's video was not only to talk about these 5 cars, it was actually to talk about the safety aspect and how important it is when you now start deciding to purchase a vehicle. And overall, NCAP or global NCAP, Bharat NCAP, you name it, these are just one aspect of safety when you drive your vehicle. There are multiple things that you need to do, like put on your seatbelt, have the right electronic features, drive very, very rationally, not like a maniac, because no matter how much a car is rated in global NCAP, if you push it to its limit, it might not be able to save your life in a situation where you are going very aggressively, or you lose control of the vehicle. Yes, it will help you to a certain extent, but don't push your luck. The whole intent of this video was to show you 5 cars that we would recommend in terms of safety, and not only talk about some generic facts, but also show you the actual videos so you get in-depth knowledge. I hope you like this video, and in case you want more such content to come out, please comment and please tell us what you thought of this video so we could make it better. And whether it's sound, light, the quality of the speech, even the lighting, whatever, right? So anything that comes to your mind, please let us know, which we can improve. And please like, share and subscribe, and help us grow a little more. We'll see you in the next one.